Alright, welcome back to another NBA 2K17 rebuilding video, and in today's video, we will be rebuilding the Miami Heat. Now, taking a look at the team. By the way, Chris Bosh will not be on the team to start Season 1. I'll basically explain that in like 20 seconds, but basically, looking at the team, Whiteside re-signed with them in the offseason. They also have Dragic, Justice Winslow, most likely will be keeping him. But, I mean, other than that, no one on this team is safe. They did lose Dwayne Wade in the offseason. As we all know, he is now on the Chicago Bulls. Now, since I'm pretty sure we all know that Chris Bosh's career with the Miami Heat is basically over, this is what I am going to do. The financial trade rules, I am just going to go ahead and turn that off real quick. And then I'm just going to go to proposed trade, add Chris Bosh to it. And then I'm just going to close my eyes real quick. I'm not going to see what team I am going to choose. And then basically, I'm just going to trade Chris Bosh for a second round pick and just see what happens. I mean, I feel like this is really the only way to do it. I could release him, but then it would count against my salary cap. And the Indiana Pacers. All right. So we are sending Chris Bosh to the Indiana Pacers. And they would have too many players. So, I don't know, just give me Raheem Christmas, because I doubt that that's actually going to make a difference. So, Raheem Christmas, welcome. Now, for the rest of the video, I will have the financial trade rules on, because, I mean, that's kind of cheating. So now, let's just get right on into the trades. We no longer have Bosh on the team, so this is going to be very difficult. In the first trade of today's video, I will be sending Goran Dragic and Tyler Johnson to the Toronto Raptors for Corey Joseph and Terrence Ross. Now, I don't really know if these two will stay on the team, but I mean, might as well go ahead and get them. Now we have three small forwards. I don't want three small forwards on the team, so Derek Williams. And let's go with Josh McBob, Josh McRoberts. Let's see what I can get for these two. And then, honestly, I think I might be done making trades unless I try to get a draft pick. The trade that I will go with is Luis Scola and Justin Hamilton. Might as well go ahead and do that. Now, let me try to get a draft pick real quick. Let me try to get the Sixers first round unprotected. Okay, we can't do that. What about the Lakers top three? Okay, Whiteside. What about the Wizards first round pick unprotected? Maybe I can get that pick and Wayne Ellington and Willie Reed, but then I would have to swap my best and the worst, and I'm just not really looking to do that. So no more trades will be made here in season number 1. Let's go ahead and simulate to the trade deadline, and hopefully we can be one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference. At the end of season number 1, Russell Westbrook does end up winning the MVP award, averaging 28 points, 9 rebounds with 10.5 assists with 3 steals and 1 block. Chris Dunn wins the Rookie of the Year. First time I have ever seen that here in 2K17. Brandon Knight wins 6 man. Hassan Whiteside wins the Defensive Player of the Year, almost averaging as many rebounds as he did points. Also contributing 2.5 blocks per game. Kyle O'Quinn wins the Most Improved Player, and Steve Kerr wins the Coach of the Year as the Warriors go 66-16. Good enough for first in the Western Conference. Obviously, we did not make the playoffs. Our team was absolute garbage, and we actually finished with the worst record in the entire Eastern Conference. That is definitely what I like to see. 7 games worse than the Wizards. And then, wait, the Clippers. Wait, the worst team in the West was 35-47. That is absolutely insane. And it's the Clippers of all teams. So, obviously, we do have the worst record in the NBA, which means that we have the best odds at winning the draft lottery and getting the number 1 pick. And also something that I'm very, very excited about as the Cavs win the championship. Wow, so the Thunder actually make it to the finals and beat, actually, the Timberwolves beat the Warriors. Why is it that the Warriors never win in season 1? Oh, well, Kevin Durant and Steph were both hurt, so that kind of makes sense. But as I was saying, something that I'm very, very excited about, if I go here to the mock drafts, this is Embrace the Paces 2017 draft class. It is finally available for download. I am very excited because now I actually want to, rebuild through the draft. So definitely I will be keeping this pick if it is a top 5 pick and if there's no good trades that I can get for the pick. All right, let's see what happens. We have a 25% chance at getting the number 1 pick. And let's just click next. And let's skip the lottery. And we end up with the second pick in the draft. I am definitely okay with that. The Nuggets and Magic get the first and third pick. And taking a look at the rest of the league, I'm kind of glad that I didn't go out and get the Sixers pick because that's only the 16th pick. And then the Wizards, if I really wanted to trade Whiteside, I guess I could have gotten their pick, but then they wouldn't have been one of the worst teams in the NBA. So I am definitely excited for the NBA draft. In the first trade of the offseason, Terrence Ross and Corey Joseph. Listen, I got y'all to start season 1, but you guys will be going to the New Orleans Pelicans for the Pelicans 2018 first round pick, which is a top 3 protected pick, and for Austin Rivers. Now, the reason why I am doing this is because the Pelicans might do bad next year, and it's only a top 3 protected pick, so I'm definitely very happy about that. But I'm not happy about getting Austin Rivers, so no thank you, Austin Rivers. You are not going to be staying on this team. What can I get for you? A 2019 Warriors first round pick. That'll probably be really good. Jamal Crawford. Yo, $14 million for Jamal Crawford. That is absolutely insane. Can I just get like Tim Frazier and Wesley Johnson? That's probably the best trade. You know what? Austin Rivers, go back to the Clippers where you belong. And now let's just see what I can get for the second pick. Giannis. Okay, CJ McCollum, Eric Bledsoe. Wow. Okay. These trades are actually kind of trash. So no trades will be made for this pick. Let's get right on into the NBA draft. All right, with the first pick in the draft, and the Nuggets traded for Kemba Walker. That is absolutely insane. So does that mean that the Hornets are going to take a point guard now? Please do not take Dennis Smith Jr. because I really want him with the second pick in the draft. Just take Markelle Fultz, take Josh Jackson. They take Markelle Fultz. I will definitely take that. 6'4" from Washington. And I believe that this is the first time you guys are actually seeing the draft in a rebuilding video of mine. 77 overall. But listen, I already said who I was getting. The Heat are now on the clock. Let's choose our prospect. Dennis Smith Jr., 78 overall, man. That is definitely what I like to see. His attributes, you know what? His scoring is not all that great, but like I'm pretty sure his passing, okay, first of all, 81 driving dunk. The passing is pretty good. Post control is obviously bad. Defense could be a lot better. Like, look at the speed. 97 speed with the ball, and a 98 vertical for a 6'3" point guard. Dennis Smith Jr., welcome to the Miami Heat. And right before I end the draft and I go to free agency, I will be trading Wesley Johnson, Tim Frazier, and Justin Hamilton to the Atlanta Hawks for their 2019 first round pick, which is a top 3 protected pick. You know what? Might as well go ahead and do it. And we are clearing some cap space with that deal. And if I can see how much money we have, just kidding, I can't. Oh wait, maybe I can. Yeah, mid-level exception, $3 million. Okay, so I can't really see how much we have. But you know what? I am definitely excited for free agency. Sim to the end of the draft, and hopefully we can bring LeBron back to Miami. This is our first signing of the free agency period. We are bringing Dwayne Wade right back to Miami. He spent 1 year in Chicago, doesn't like it, wants to come right back to Miami. 3 years, $97 million. Welcome Dwayne Wade back to the Miami Heat, and we were close with Kevin Durant. We were the second team, and we were close with Blake Griffin. We were once again the second team, but CP3 is here, and like it would be nice to get CP3, but I don't even think we can get him. And oh wait, he's still mulling offers. Dang. Well, Millsap, Gordon Hayward, Victor Oladipo, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope all accepted other offers. I will not bring Zach Randolph here. Wait a minute. Okay, do I want to decline? Yes, I do. I want to decline. Millsap goes to the Sixers, Oladipo to the Nets, Hayward to the Jazz, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope goes back to the Pistons. I really kind of want Chris Paul, so let's just try to give you a player option and a no trade clause, but it's still probably not going to work. Yep, he's going to the Clippers, but we are getting all 3 of these players, Darren Williams, Joffrey Laverne, and Jeff Green. Welcome to the Miami Heat. And since I do need a power forward, let's go ahead and bring Serge Ibaka to the Miami Heat. He goes from the Orlando Magic right over to the Miami Heat, so he doesn't really have to leave the state of Florida. So now we have 11 players on the team. When we take a look at who I have on the team, I'm good at point guard, I guess. Darren Williams and Dennis Smith Jr. Shooting guard, we are good. And then when I take a look at the small forward, we're good there. I would like a better backup power forward, and then I'm good at center. So really all I need is a backup power forward. You know what? Let's bring Michael Beasley back to Miami. You know what? This is just the free agency of reunions. First we bring back Dwayne Wade. Now we bring back, what's his face? Totally forget his name already. Michael Beasley. And is a Haslam in here? Or you know what? Haslam. We need to keep Haslam on the team because Haslam is a Heat for life. If he can, you know, sign our contract. There we go. Haslam, welcome to the Miami Heat. Now, I'm done with free agency. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the offseason, and hopefully I can make some moves at the start of the season to help us make the playoffs in Season 2. Honestly, in my opinion, this is the perfect trade. Hassan Whiteside for Andre Drummond and Nene. Like, this is the perfect trade for me to take. Drummond is locked up for one more season, 4 years younger, 1 overall point higher. And, I mean, we're getting rid of a pick that I don't really need. We are also getting Nene. I don't really care too much for it. Welcome, Drummond, to the Miami Heat. Yo, this starting 5 is low-key looking pretty fire. Alright, let's trade Serge Ibaka to the Charlotte Hornets for Frank the Tank Kaminsky, one of my heroes in 2K16. Let's go ahead and do it now. You're probably saying, why are you trading a power forward for a center? That doesn't really make sense. You already have Drummond, Laverne, Nene. Well, you know what? I'm just going to trade. I'm going to change his position to power forward and then his secondary position to center. And now his overall is a 76, but I have 3 centers on the team. I don't want 3 centers on the team, and I don't really want Nene on the team. Like, listen, I'm fine with 3 centers, but like, I don't want Nene being that 3rd center, so trash Hibbert. Yep, Wait, why is Roy Hibbert on the Warriors? Are you kidding me? All right, Cole Aldrich, that is probably the best trade that I see so far. Beverly, Nurkic, Tyson Chandler, these trades aren't really looking too good, except for the one for Cole Aldrich, the GOAT. He definitely helped me in 2K16, helped me win a championship with the Sixers in year 1. I think that's really it for trades that I'm gonna make. I mean, I think I'm fine. I'm satisfied with this team. Maybe trade Darren Williams for a backup point guard, but oh, Sean Livingston. I really like that trade for Sean Livingston. Ricky Rubio, that's not awful as well, 77 overall, and he can only increase his overall. I think I'm going to take that. I think I am going to take that for Ricky Rubio. Yes, $14.25 million. Oh, well. Rubio, welcome to the Heat. Now I am done making trades. Let's see what the team is looking like here at the start of Season 1. We got Dennis Smith Jr., Dwayne Wade, Justice Winslow, Frank the Tank Kaminsky, and Andre Drummond off of the bench. We got Ricky Rubio, Jeff Green, Josh Richardson, and Cole Aldrich all getting minutes. I am definitely happy with this team. 9-man rotation. Let's go out here in Season 1 and let's go ahead and make the playoffs. Alright, Josh Richardson and our 2018 first round pick from the Pelicans, which is top 3 protected. By the way, side note, the Pelicans are the 2nd worst team in the Western Conference this season. Will they accept it? And they do. Welcome Devin Booker to the Miami Heat. Let's go, Devin Booker. I am so hype right now. And like, the thing is, Josh Richardson was gonna be a free agent after this year. Now we have Wade coming off the bench because he is an 83 overall. Speaking of Wade, speaking of Dwayne Wade, I know all of my Heat fans are gonna hate me for this. I'm just gonna see what I can get for him. And look, there's only 2 offers, so guess what? We're not gonna pull the trigger. We're not gonna do it. But listen, we just got Devin Booker, and if you are like totally clueless in like the NBA world, yeah, Devin Booker, he can shoot the ball. 93 open shot 3, 91 open shot mid-range. Off the dribble, not really that good. 96 shot IQ. This dude is a freaking monster. I don't think his defense is all that good, but I don't care. 93 open shot 3. He is going to be our starting shooting guard on the team. His potential is a B+. I will change that in the offseason when we do the training camps. But this team is looking really nice. At the end of season number 2, Kevin Durant does end up winning the MVP award. Markelle Fultz, the #1 pick in last year's draft, he does end up winning the Rookie of the Year. Pretty disappointing that Dennis Smith Jr. could not walk away with that award. Thaddeus Young wins the 6th Man of the Year award, backing up Chris Bosh. If you don't remember, I traded Bosh to the Pacers last season. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year. Dante Exum wins the Most Improved Player. And Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year as the Warriors go 63-19. Good enough for first in the Western Conference. Andre Drummond does end up making the All-NBA second team. His numbers on the year, basically 20 points with 14 rebounds and 2 blocks per game. That is definitely what I like to see. Damian Lillard is hurt. It's just day-to-day, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Drummond makes the All-Defensive second team. And there is Dennis Smith Jr. making the All-Rookie first team. His numbers on the season, 10.5 points with 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1.5 steals. So at the end of Season 2, we did end up making the playoffs, sitting with a nice record of 48-34, good enough for the 4th best team in the Eastern Conference. We were 2 games behind the Bulls and 3 behind the Nets, which the Nets go 51-31, and like their team is, yeah, like I don't understand how they go 51-31. Obviously, the Cavs are going to be the top team in the East. Here is the rest of the Eastern Conference standings, and the Pelicans finished with the worst record in the Western Conference, so I'm really hoping that they get a top 3 pick, so in that way I'm not screwed for like keeping on to the pick instead of just giving it to the Suns, so they can be screwed. Speaking of the Suns, they end up finishing 47-35, good enough for 5th in the Western Conference, but I'm definitely ready to win the NBA championship here in season number 2, even though I don't really think it'll happen. Round 1, though, we are taking on the Toronto Raptors, and they basically have the same exact team. Where's Lowry, though? Lowry and Dragic are hurt. You know what? Series is over already. Like, your starting point guard is going to be DeLon Wright. Series is over. Let's just go ahead and go on to the second round. I have so much confidence in my team, I'm just going to simulate the current round because I feel, okay, you know what? Okay, all right, 2K, listen here. How are we down 3-0? How did we just get swept? You know what? This is what I get for being cocky. You know what? This is what I get for being cocky. No one's hurt, and we just lost to a Raptors team that has literally no starting point guard and doesn't really have a whole, I mean, like, their bench is actually kind of fire. But, like, with no Lowry, I mean, come on, man. All right, well, oh, wait, Dragic came back, like, halfway through the series, probably. So, we end up losing in the first round. That's what I get for being cocky. But the Raptors do end up losing in the second round. And the Warriors win the championship. All right, they beat the Cavs in 7 games. Kevin Durant wins the Finals MVP. Game 7, what, 33-point victory. Wow, and everyone was healthy. So, Trash Hibbert actually got a ring. All right. That is how, oh, wait, yo. Kevin Love was hurt, so that's not even fair. So, there you have it. Season 2, we do not end up winning Klay Thompson. I really hope you're a free agent, because if so, I'm trading Dwayne Wade, and I'm signing you. In the first trade of the offseason, Ricky Rubio and our 2019 second-round pick to the Brooklyn Nets for their 2019 first-round pick, which is top 5 protected, and Tyson Chandler. Now, the only reason why I really did that trade is just to get that pick, because Tyson Chandler, like, I don't want you on the team. Basically, $14 million, I don't want you. Can I just trade you for, like, a draft pick? Okay, Boban would be really nice to have on the team. Melo Trimble, no thanks. You know what? I mean, come on. It wouldn't be a rebuilding video without Boban Marjanovic, the 7'4" beast out of Serbia. Let's go, man. All right, Wade, listen. Oh, wow, nothing for Wade. All right, so looks like Wade is staying on the team. What about Jeff Green? What can I get for Jeff Green? Listen, man, I love making trades. Can I get a draft pick? No, I can't get a draft pick. Terrence Ross, that would not be too bad. Lance Thomas, no. These trades are actually kind of trash. Now, of course, as soon as I say, oh, these trades are trash, this one pops up for Doug McDermott. Now, I don't really want to get rid of Joffrey Laverne, so I'm just going to see if I can, trade something else for him, because I don't want to get rid of him. I will give you Michael Beasley. There we go. Welcome Doug McDermott to the team. Now, you know what? Just look at this 3-point. Doug McDermott and Devin Booker. A+3. That is definitely what I like to see. I mean, really, just taking a look at the trade finder, there's no one else that I really want to trade. I am definitely satisfied with this team. And nothing for Wade, right? Yep, nothing for Wade. We have $32 million in cap. Hopefully, we could get a big-name free agent in this year's free agency. So, I took a look at the free agency class, and the players that I want, I don't really have the cap to get them. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to trade some players so I can get the cap to get some of these players. So, first trade Frank the Tank and Joffrey Laverne for Trey Lyles and Derek Williams. Now, Derek Williams is obviously not going to be on the team. That is definitely what I meant to say. Derek Williams, you know what? And why not throw Boban in there? Okay, I know that you guys aren't going to like it. Actually, some of you might, because, like, some of you guys hate it when I get Boban. This is the perfect trade. Jake Layman and AJ Hammonds. All right, I think I'm just going to take that one real quick. Tyler Ulis, yo. Tyler Ulis, that is low-key a fire trade. Let's do it. Tyler Ulis, welcome to the Miami Heat. All right, I'm going to check real quick. I'm not going to show you who's here, but let's just say there's some pretty big names, right, in free agency, man. So the players that I wanted, I couldn't bring them to the team, but, I mean, we are getting LaMarcus Aldridge on the squad. So welcome, LaMarcus Aldridge, to the Miami Heat, and once I press start, you're going to see the player that I really wanted more than anything, Paul George. He goes to the Pacers. We were the second team there. We couldn't really get him. Derek Favors, obviously, we can't get him. And I also tried to get, if I can just show you, okay, so Paul George was here, right? Paul George was there. I also tried to get Isaiah Thomas. I also tried to get Boogie. Now, you're probably like, why would you try to get Boogie? Listen, you have Drummond. You have DeMarcus Cousins. You moved DeMarcus Cousins to the 4. You have a pretty beastly front court, in my opinion. A pretty unstoppable front court. And then we did not have enough money for Russell Westbrook. So, I mean, it's kind of sad. But, I mean, we do get LaMarcus Aldridge to the team. Our front court is looking really nice. And something that's not looking really nice is my cap situation. Just look at this, man. We have $1,000 in our salary cap. Let's go ahead and bring Rajon Rondo to the Miami Heat. He is now going to be our backup point guard. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how he's going to compare against Tyler Ulis, but I might end up trading him at the start of next season. And we will also not be getting Joe Johnson. I thought I could get him, but apparently not. In the first trade of season number 3, I will be sending Trey Lyles and my 2019 first-round pick to the Chicago Bulls for Bobby Portis and Melo Trimble. Welcome both of you to the team, man. Our chemistry is at 18%. And Wade, like, I just want to see what I could get for him. First of all, I don't know why he wanted so much money, but I mean, I can't even get anything for him. So he's now like what, a 79 overall, but that's only with the chemistry. So he's actually an 81 overall. Let's see what I can get for Tyler Ulis and Rajon Rondo, and let's include this top 5 protected pick from the Nets. By the way, those 2 picks could be really good at the trade deadline, so I could easily trade them for a nice player if I want to, and really nothing's coming up, so let's go ahead and simulate to the trade deadline. This is what our team is looking like at the start of season 3. We got Dennis Smith Jr., Devin Booker, Justice Winslow, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Andre Drummond. Off of the bench, we got Dwayne Wade, Bobby Portis, Tyler Ulis, Rondo, and I don't really want Rondo there. I really want Doug McDermott right there. And let's run a 10-man rotation with Tyler Zeller, actually. Oh, yeah, by the way, Rick Carlisle is my head coach because I fired Spoelstra. Oops. Okay, Rondo, switch with you, and then switch with you, and then life will be good. Tyler Zeller, you will get 10 minutes. Doug McDermott will get 15 minutes. Life is looking good. Let's simulate to the trade deadline, and hopefully this can be our year to win the NBA championship. So I don't know how, but Nikola Jokic is an 85 overall. I honestly have no clue how that is happening, but I'm not trading Doug McDermott. Like, that's just not going to happen. I don't know why Drummond is down 1. I don't understand why Drummond's down 1, but let's just trade, I don't know, Melo Trimble. Let's trade you because I don't want you. Let's go, Nikola Jokic. How is he so good? How is Jokic at 86? I have no clue how that's even a possibility. So now let's just trade Tyler Zeller because I don't want Tyler Zeller on the team. I signed him in the offseason. Yo, first round pick, but I mean, I don't really need that, to be honest. What do I need? I don't even know what I need. Wait, Charlie Villanueva is still in the NBA? What the heck? All right, Chris Kardashian. You know what? Let's do it. Chris Kardashian. Let's do it. Taking a look at the rotation. First of all, we are 32-24. Only 12 games back of the 44-12 Magic. I don't know how they are 44-12. Yo, whoa. A lot of people are on fire. That's what I like to see. Jokic is our starting center. What the heck, man? All right. I mean, like, the team is looking really nice, but I don't want Rondo starting. Well, I don't want Rondo in the starting lineup. So, not in the starting lineup, in the rotation. Man, words are hard. So, this is what the team is looking like at the trade deadline. I feel like we can definitely still win the NBA championship. So Kevin Durant wins back-to-back MVPs in Season 2 and Season 3. Brevin Bull, you don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. He is an auto-generated rookie. Gordon Hayward, yo, why is he on the Cavs? Oh my god, alright. Karl Anthony Towns wins the Defensive Player of the Year. Frank, that name, wins the Most Improved Player. And Aiden Morgan, the coach of the Magic, probably. No, why did the Warriors get rid of Steve Kerr? What the heck? In round number 1, we are taking on the Atlanta Hawks. We finished the year 54-28, only like a few games behind the Magic for that number 1 seed. And who do they have on their team? They got Boatwright, they got Torian Prince, they got Frank Jackson, Gary Neal, Schroeder, Dwight, Blazemore. Didn't really do much, thank goodness. So let's just see what happens. You know what? Actually, the last time I did a simulate current round, we got swept. So I'm not going to do anything. We go up 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, sweep them. That's what I am talking about. Now we are taking on the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know how the Nets are so good in this game. Like, I really do not understand how. Like, Oladipo, Brook Lopez, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Jeremy Lin. Like, how is this team so good? Game 1, we are at home and we finished 5 games better than them in the regular season. Can we just sweep our first 2? Can we just, you know what, man, let's go. Let's freaking go, and we're taking on the Orlando Magic. It is the battle of the 2 Florida teams. Yo. We just got lucky. The Warriors lose to the Trailblazers, so the winner of this series takes on the Blazers or the Clippers. Who is on the Magic's team? Vucevic, day-to-day, that doesn't really matter a whole lot. No one else is hurt. De'Aaron Fox, spinal injury, that definitely helps us out a lot. Wait, they have a tough... Look at how many point guards they have. What are they doing? This series is huge. We have got to win it. Obviously, we have to win it. 97% chemistry. We win by 3 points. Oh no, 1-1. Don't tell me we're gonna go down 2-1. No, 3-1 us, 3-1 us, 3-1 us. Let's go, 5 games. Let's go. Let's go, man. We win in 5. Devin Booker with 16. Like, look at this all-around effort from the team. And we are taking on the Portland Trailblazers here in the NBA Finals. This is who they have on their team. Obviously, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, the nice backcourt duo. Ed Davis, Evan Turner. Like, really, this team is just kind of average other than Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. So I have no problem saying that we are definitely going to beat this team. Oh, whoa, what a game. 148-137. Oh, my God. All right. Drummond with 35 and 17. And this is going to be huge because Plumlee is going to try to stop Andre Drummond. Like, that, like, I mean, like, that's just not going to happen. Game 2 is going to go to us too. And then game 3 is going to go to us. No, you know what? 3-1's fine. 3-1's fine too. Because now we can win on our home floor. That's what I like to see. Can we? Oh, okay. Are we going to win this game? Are we going to win this game? Oh, 7-point game. Oh, no. 9-point game. All right, so we are not winning this game. We are going to game 6 in Portland. I don't like this at all because we might end up losing. Actually, nope. Actually, wait a minute. Nope. We are not losing this game. We are not losing this game, and we are going to win the NBA championship if we can actually just maintain this lead real quick. We are going to win the NBA championship here in season number 3, man. That is what I like to see. 113-105. Damian Lillard with 36 points, and they're still gonna lose. Let's hop right into the championship celebration. And as you guys saw, Andre Drummond does end up winning the Finals MVP, averaging 23 points, 12.5 rebounds with half an assist, half a block with 1.5 blocks in the 6-game series. And he actually made a 3. Like, look at that. He was perfect from a 3-point range. Real quick, though, I kind of just want to see what game that was. Oh, it was the game-clinching game for the NBA Finals. 1 for 1 from 3. All right, so that will do it, and player retirements might as well just see. Dwayne Wade, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and override that retirement so we can see him on the final championship roster led by Andre Drummond, LaMarcus Aldridge, Nikola Jokic, Justice Winslow, Devin Booker, Dennis Smith Jr., Dwayne Wade, Bobby Portis, Tyler Eulis, Rajon Rondo, Doug McDermott, Ben McLemore, Brandon Rush, and Chris Kardashian. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go vote in the poll in the description for which team I should be rebuilding next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.